Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a morning routine. So I just took our dog and then the dog we're fostering out. So I had to go pee. So I'm just gonna chill on my phone, scroll through TikTok and scroll through social media, and then I'll be back. So I've scrolled a little for it, and now I'm going to go feed the dogs. So I'll be back after I'm done doing that. Okay, so I fed both dogs. It is currently 8. My camera's not focused. 8:35. So I'm gonna go get myself breakfast. Done getting myself breakfast. So I got my breakfast. My normal breakfast is the 4 sausages, which I just ate one, so it's really not 4 on my plate, but sausages and a waffle. So sausages and a waffle. So I'm gonna eat this and then probably just watch my TV for a few and then go from there. Okay, so now I'm gonna get put together for the day. I've already washed my face and brushed my teeth. I did that off camera. It also helps if I turned on the ring light so you can see me better. Seeing this pair of sunglasses today is my hair pressure backer. So, yeah. I'm trying to get you guys to be able to see, but it might not be the best angle. I'll just show you guys the products and then go from there, because I don't know. Okay, anyway. So, my bubble, I cannot pronounce that. I don't know if my camera's going to decide to focus. Bubble toner. I use the Bubble Faces Wash. Or the Bubble Face Cleanser or whatever it's called. These are the same exact brand. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but this is a summer morning routine. And yes, I have a mirror over here, which I probably will use in a minute, but it's just a lot easier to do this. I might attempt to film some fair content. I have not decided if I would film my last year of fair or not. Yeah. Also, if you want to see a video from me every couple of days or every day-ish, something like that, you can go to my TikTok. Post a lot on there, more than I post on here. So yeah. And then I'm just going to use my face moisturizer, and that's it for skin prep. These are pretty much the same product. Still using every video. That was a lot of not me. Not much sunscreen to be on my chin. It's okay. Sometimes I get more sunscreen than I want, but hey, at least my skin's protected. There we go. I'm gonna throw on a little bit of makeup today, nothing too crazy. bronzing drops. I'm trying to keep not liking the focus right now. Sorry about that. And then I just... I've honestly been doing this with like just a beauty blender. How about a beauty blender which is just spread some water in it. So this is where I need to make, because this is where I have a really drop of it in. A little goes a long way. Now I have to blend this part. I was at one point blending this out with a brush, but it is so much easier to blend out with a beauty blender, and I kind of just I feel like that works a little better. And I might think rubbing it in with a brush or rubbing it in with your hands works a little bit better. Like, I did it with quite a bit on my forehead. So I'm trying to transfer what's on my forehead on the rest of my face, which is kind of annoying. And then you kind of just gotta pray and blend this out. Which is where the word is handy, and where spraying the spot with water where you really got it in the wrong spot, or where you got really a lot, you're gonna have to, yeah, like I said, that drop go along. Wait, I usually just spray my face. Try to do this so I don't even already have an outfit on, because what? But so there, it's like blended in, and you don't have to worry about it. And your face still looks like it's bronzed a little bit. You're really supposed to mix this with your I tried that once. Yeah. 1A, it just made a mess on the moisturizer, and B, I didn't really like the way it turned out, so I just do it this way. And I just really blend it in. So I'll be back when I'm done blending this in. So this is what it looks like. It just looks a tad tinted and like shiny. I'm worried I probably should blend it down to my neck, but it's summer and I really don't care. Honestly, most of the time I don't care because you can't really notice. Like, yes, you can see it, but it's not very noticeable, so yeah. And certain spots it is, but my face just looks shiny and dead down, so. And now I'm going to go in with this jelly blush. Sometimes I use one of my other blushes, but I usually just use this jelly blush. A, because it works better, and B, I'm just too lazy to switch blushes. So, it's the one from Dollar Tree, and then the bronzing drops I have are also from Dollar Tree. I like the Dollar Tree brand, so yeah. And I basically just did the same thing. I sit here and I blend in the blush and make it like as natural. So I go for a very natural summery makeup look. It just takes a minute to do this. You want your blush to be semi-noticeable, but not really that noticeable. You want to blend this side in like I did this. I will tell you, going back and forth and dabbing makes it look a little bit better. Also, don't ask me what that is. I have no damn clue. Okay. Okay, and then that's what it looks like. You can tell that my cheeks are tinted, but they're not like. And then sometimes I do go in with this e.l.f. Putty blush. So that'll do. So I think I feel like a napkin or a paper towel nearby, but of course I didn't do it today. So I just grabbed the tissue. I'm just gonna. Okay. And then. Okay. My bronzer broke, so it's like very much in here, so there's her on that. So I just like carefully tap it, and then I carefully dab it on. I don't light dabbing. One because this bronzer is really pigmented. I barely use any at all, really, because very pigmented. As you can see, I'm gonna take this and dab it. Take this powder puff and I try to dab it into my press it into my skin so it's a little, definitely has more bronzer on it than the other side. So you try to fix that. And usually I'll just re-wet the beauty blender and blend that with it, and then it sometimes makes it look a little less like. I might just have bronzer on the side of my forehead a little more than I would like to, but it's fine. Sometimes that happens. Okay. The baby blender did help, just on camera it seems to be showing up more, as you can see from before. This baby blender really does like blend it in. Okay. I really like things to like the breakfast. Now I'm just gonna do some mascara. Sometimes I curl my lashes, I just do not feel like putting the effort to curl my lashes. So. I also just realized I did not blend the blush spot on my nose, so I better try this. Okay, there. I don't usually always put blush on my nose, but today I just like it. I don't do this every day either. Sometimes it's just blush and mascara. It depends what kind of mood I'm in. Okay, so this is technically an eyeshadow stick, which I didn't realize until recently. But I use it as under eye brightener. You know, those under eye brightening sticks you can get. It's basically what I use this as. And I just rub it in with my fingers. And it really does brighten up my under eyes. Yeah, that was me not reading the packaging when I bought it, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. If you see any of my morning routines, I don't do this on a daily. I really, really don't. Makeup's just a lot to process and a lot to put on. So, like, you know. And then I usually don't do any eyeshadow or anything just because sometimes I'll put a little bit of eyeshadow on my finger and rub it on, like, slightly. Usually if I do any eyeshadow, I do a little bit of this, but I do have an eyeshadow brush, but I just find that this makes it look a little less obvious. And I can blend this in with my finger. And I just make it look a little like, I don't want to cake it onto my eyeball, I just want to make it look. If I do any, it's like, I don't take a whole lot, just kind of, and I don't pack it on my eye, I just rub it out. There's no point in packing it on my eyeball when I'm really trying to go for a natural look. Just make it look a little, like I put a little eyeshadow on. I don't make it like very noticeable or anything. Sometimes I don't even do eyeshadow, honestly. I just do the base and okay. So then I do either my e.l.f. I can't read this, it's upside down. Right here. My e.l.f. Glow Reviving Moisturizing Lip Balm in Berry Raz Lush, or my e.l.f. Glow Reviving Melting Lip Balm is what it is. I misread that, sorry. And Cotton Candy Crush. I think I'm gonna do Cotton Candy Crush today because I haven't done Cotton Candy Crush in a while. That's pretty much my good routine. There's nothing really to it. I don't do a whole lot. Okay. And I just use a Dove spray on deodorant. This one is apple and white tea. I I sometimes will put a lotion on of some sort. I don't always put a lotion on of some sort, but I usually put a lotion on at night, not really in the morning. That was just the lotion that was on my desk. I think I'm gonna do this perfume. Actually, I'm gonna go over there, over here, where all my perfumes are, and pick one from over there. So I don't do that very often. And I think I need to rearrange up here on my desk, so you guys might watch me do that. Right up my damn nose. I think we're gonna use my Ariana Grande Cloud perfume. I haven't used this one in a while. I do want to eventually not have all my perfumes behind me. Now, I'm not done getting ready, but I'm gonna quickly pause this and then I'll come back once I'm done cleaning up my desk and reorganizing it. Actually, no, yeah, you guys can watch me do that. I think I'm gonna try to move like these products over there and then just like leave the mirror somewhere else. That's not almost, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do laundry today, so I'm gonna wash these with it. I don't keep on hand because I never know when I need something to wipe my hand off with. So. Yeah. I do keep some perfume on my desk. I don't keep a whole lot on my desk just because of the factor that I don't feel like I need to keep a lot on my desk. I move that every time I do my makeup anyway, or do anything. I tend to move it, so, or just look in my camera, so, you know. This I use for my little lip mask. Okay, that just looks a little better. Okay, so we're gonna pick up my outfit and then I'll be back. If you guys fall, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to move you guys so that you guys can see. If you see dolls in the background in any of my videos, ignore. That's not what's on this channel, but yeah. Okay, so my athletic shorts are in the bottom of this drawer, and I kind of feel like wearing an athletic outfit, but I'm not gonna see. So I have my jean shirts clean, but actually, let's pop over to my closet. One more. Oh, and I forgot another thing is my e.l.f. Power Grip setting spray. It had a cap at one point, and then I lost it at my dad's, so I have no idea what a cap is. Okay. Okay, that might have been a little too much setting spray. So, okay, so now we're in my closet. In order to ignore the mess and ignore the picture. And I promise it's daylight where we're at, but I have these stretchy purple like shorts that I have not worn in a while that I want to wear. And they're like jean shorts, but they're purple and they're stretchy. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to find a shirt. I'm gonna try to find a shirt that works with that. I don't know if you heard that from the closet or not. I haven't worn my Stitch and Angel shirt in a while, so I'm gonna put this on today with those purple shorts. I think that's gonna be. So I will be right back once I'm done getting dressed, and then we'll go do my hair, and we'll make my bed, and then that probably will be the end of this. So I'm back. So now I'm gonna put on my watch. It is currently 9. It's 10. So okay, I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna make bed, and that's probably gonna be the end of this video. I do take one of the dogs on a walk, but I'm not gonna film myself doing that. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like a claw clip today. So I think I'm gonna do some sort of claw clip look. I will also have to take my medicine and my vitamins, so yeah. Pull out 2 front pieces, kind of. Oh, that didn't really work. Okay, well. Pull out like 2 front pieces, kind of. These are not even really. Damn. Okay, let me just. Try to make the little hairs even, but it's really hard to tan like the front hairs and make them really even. So, yeah, I don't know if they have the same amount of hair on them, but they're still little strands. So I'm gonna pull my hair back. I don't know quite why there's a broken elastic in that. I really have this stuck in my hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my hair back. Into a ponytail. Okay. Pull her, just pull back to like a decent ponytail. And then I'm gonna grab a claw clip and claw clip it And then I'm either gonna braid the front pieces or just leave them. I don't know yet. Sometimes I curl the front pieces, but I might braid the front pieces and have 2 front braids. I don't know yet. I'm gonna do my purple claw clip and I'll show you. So. I'll do you guys. That I can use. So, where I put that ponytail holder, I'm gonna flip this piece of hair. I'm gonna find where I want to put the claw clip, which is either right above the ponytail or tail. Which I think this is gonna work better if I do it under the ponytail, not like I just did it. So I'm just gonna try right now. See how this looks a little bit better than it did before? See how that looks a little better than it did before? It's kind of okay. Now I'm gonna braid these front pieces, which all I do for that is I just use little elastic bands. I usually try to find some that match my outfit. So I have these light purple ones. I think these are I go with. Or I can do blue because there's blue on my shirt because this is blue. So actually, I'm gonna put light purple and light blue in. So I grabbed 2 of each. Be right back. Came back. So I'm going to braid these little pieces, and then after I get done with this, I'm gonna take the dog on a walk. And then I will be back after I get done taking the dogs on a walk, or the dog on a walk and then the other dog out. Yeah. But before I lose my front pieces for like the 2nd or 3rd time, let me just braid them so I don't lose my front pieces again, because I've already lost them once today. That's what I have to do is find the rubber band that was in my that's in my hair, that little hair elastic, and that's my yeah. These little baby hairs are a problem. I sometimes will try to lay them flat, which I probably will do in a minute, but I'll be back when I'm braiding my hair. So these are my little front braids, and then what I'm doing is I'm gonna tie them behind my ear and clip them behind my ear, because I don't really like them right in front of my face. Maybe it's just behind my ear. Honestly, I would take anything for this one. And instead of bark cups, we're just gonna do bobby pins. So you see how I have it like in my hair? I'm just gonna repeat that and push it into. Okay, that doesn't really. I think I'm gonna have to pin them both in the back of my head. I just dropped the bobby pin. It feels somewhat secure at least. This is the hard part. Trying to get this secure to the front of your head is the hard part. So what I think I'm gonna do is like stop right there. Take the bobby pin and I'm gonna take that down with my finger and then push it up. And then the clock up can hide the bobby pin. So I just kinda gotta repeat that. Because I don't know where my bar clips are, and I would have had not matching bar clips, so we're just using bobby pins today. Okay, there we go. My hair is done. Now I'm gonna take one of the dogs and I'll walk and take the dogs out. And again, for the second time today, and I'll come back and make my bed, and then that'll probably be the end of this video. So I'm back from doing the dogs walk and stuff. I didn't mean to click that. So I walked 12. No. 12 minutes and 36 seconds, burned a total of 11 calories, and then walked 4 miles. If I'm reading that right, I don't know. I'm just gonna say 4 miles, because this isn't at 1.4 miles. Well, there's a 4, and it says miles, so I don't know how to read that. I've 64 minutes or 64 something, 18 calories, and it's mess ups and stuff. So okay, I'm gonna make the bed, and then I have to do a few things because I found out last night I have a leak in my closet, so I have to pull out a tub and pull some stuff out of my closet before the maintenance men come later. So yeah, I'm gonna make my bed next. Sorry for the terrible lighting. I should just, you know what, do a quick flip. And we may have better lighting if I flip the thing. Again, I'm trying to get good lighting, guys, but like, I turned up the brightness on this, but excuse me. Are you going up? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to use my ring light and working. Let me just. Okay. I don't know if the flash makes it any better. You know, it is what it is, okay? I can only get good lighting, kind of. So, I tap my curtains and I make my bed, and then I'm probably gonna start a little laundry because I need to do it. But I need to deal with this closet situation real quick first. Before I do laundry. And make sure that maintenance can get in the closet. I don't know if that made the lighting any better, but I'm trying. that's as high as it goes. It's just, I don't know what it would look like if I turned this off. Okay, that I guess kind of works. I don't know. Like I said, it's just not gonna be the greatest idea. Okay, so I'm gonna make my bed. And then I'm gonna deal with this closet situation before I get my closet like that, and then start a little laundry. So, okay, off the bed, off the bed. Usually involves me to pry a dog off the bed before I actually make my bed because my dog likes my bed. So I kind of just stick all the stuff down on the floor and then deal with it later. And yes, my bed gets dirty. This sometimes I have to like dust off the dirt. Honestly, having a dog, having two dogs, it makes my bed dirty. So yeah. Okay, hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I did angle the camera for you. So, I stick all this stuff down on the bed pretty much. Kind of go a little bit everywhere.
You need to quit barking at me.
There we go. And that is the end of my routine. Summer morning routine. If you guys want me to post daily, it is 10:43. Oops. 10:43. It's 10:43. In the morning. So now I'm just gonna chill. Probably move something out of my closet real quick a little later, and then I'm gonna start some laundry.